Hi, Clint. Can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for hopping on today.
Yep, Miranda will be here in just a second. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll give her a second. How are you doing?
all right, how about you?
All good. All good. I can't believe we're in basically our last month of summer already.
Yep, yep. No, it's a little warm today too. So I got a message that air conditioning in our office didn't get turned on this morning, and so it usually comes on about 6 o'clock, I think. And when people started showing up, it was not on. So yeah, um, I'm probably going to head in a little after this call because I think it'll have cooled off by now, hopefully.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Hi, Miranda. How's it going? Ah, special guest.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, pup.
Hey, honey.
Awesome. Yes. Hello, honey. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again for hopping on. I really appreciate it. I don't want to take too much of your time today, but just want to start out looking back at when we first met and talked online about your son Josh, and just want to start out by asking what are the main issues that you were looking to solve at that time when we first met each other?
You can go first if you want.
I think one was just getting him in a routine of doing some physical activity and working on improving his physical fitness and confidence that he could actually do these things, that he's not like somebody that could never do it. It's just that, so those were what I was looking for, was a routine of learning how to have a routine of movement, maybe getting more fit and increasing his confidence in those kind of activities. What about you?
Yeah, kind of the same thing. Just develop more comfort with physical activity, and kind of instill some habits and things that we're lacking, and just sort of get something going on besides video games and YouTube.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Mentioning several critical things here, the confidence and building habits. And so we, wanted to get that stuff for him, and, PE class and sports and stuff like that wasn't really going to be his solution, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, we've met, talked about the program and started out. We first met Josh and I in the studio. So we did some private one-on-one training where we kind of got to know each other, make that connection. And then we got him in the Live Action Fitness Adventure Squad. So we joined a small group and started training that way with the Live Action Fitness workout role-playing game, or the RPG. So how do you think Live Action Fitness helped him with those issues?
Well, at first, I think I told you that he wrote us that essay that one time about, I don't think I should have to do this all the time. I can't remember all the stuff now. And I told him, let's just, keep going, and we can cut back on the frequency if we need to, blah, blah. And I think that like he hasn't said that again. And I feel like he's more self-directed now to, like, okay, it's time for this, instead of us having to go, don't forget, it's time for training or whatever. I mean, we do put it on the calendar and try to put a bunch of reminders so it comes up on his phone, but he hasn't complained about it. I forgot what the question was.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's sort of, in terms of, I think he's gotten to he's a very much a creature of habit. So once you kind of overcome that inertia and get him doing something, he tends to maintain it. And he's kind of rigid in his mindset in a lot of ways. So Go ahead.
he loves those, I think we told you about the medieval weapons,
Hmm.
and he obviously is still into that with you. I know that he thinks that stuff's really cool, and um, he's excited about all the stuff that y'all do that's kind of like that. And he was really excited about Sunday, what y'all talked about. And I mean, he was like, usually he doesn't like come out and say, oh, we did this, this. But he was actually like in a good mood. He was like humming and like, oh, we're going to do this. And it was like really
Hmm.
gratifying, I guess.
Yeah. And I feel like he's, just in terms of fitness, I feel like he's, gotten a little stronger and a little more coordinated and balanced. So that's helpful. And,
Yeah.
he seems to not get, he doesn't seem to complain as much about walking and things like that as he used to.
Yeah, like when we went to Chicago last week. This is something. We did a lot of walking, obviously, around to all the stuff we went to. And in the past, when we've had days like that, he usually will start saying like his feet hurt or something. Like I really think that they did, but he didn't complain any when we were gone about walking, which was really awesome. And I even told him later, like that, even though I know a couple of the activities, he probably was kind of bored or didn't want to do it, but he didn't ever complain. And he didn't complain about the walking or anything, or saying he was tired or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't like grill him about what y'all do, because even though I want to, but I don't want to get him annoyed with it or whatever. So I try not to ask too much. I'll just say, how'd it go? And I'll be like, good, but sometimes he does tell me stuff like what y'all did Sunday, or about the boxing equipment thing that he brought, stuff like that. So I don't know. What have you seen?
Well, like you guys were saying, you really broke the inertia and kind of got over the initial hump, and then realized, okay, I can do this. Right. So the resistance is gone. Right. Because at first it's like, I don't think I really want to. This is not going to be fun. It's not going to be enjoyable. He's uncomfortable. And then we get moving around. Wait a minute. I am enjoying this. Actually, this is pretty fun. And for your kid in particular, and some of the others in the group, I set him up, making it more engaging with a workout mace. That's part of it, actually. That. Has he mentioned that? Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of fun. So we use the workout mace. He loves the medieval weaponry. He loves Dungeons and Dragons and the role-playing game.
Yes.
So we just got him engaged there and built up, he has a character sheet. It also includes his image. So we kind of helped him see where he could be, say, in the next 5 levels, right? If just like a video game, you start out, like anyone with a health and fitness, they're beginning a health and fitness program. You're starting out at level 1. Everyone does, right? But then you kind of see where you're headed and that you can get there. There's a pathway for you to get to that outcome, to that next level. So we were able to kind of show him that, and he's on board, so he's getting rewarded, and it's fun and engaging. And it's also now he's having fun and engaging workouts with his friends, right? Yeah. We get together and it's a small group session. And so at first, that was uncomfortable for him. You mentioned that letter that he wrote.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it's like, the group's so small, I don't know, I can't really hide. I can't really shrink away. Yeah. And I'm being noticed here, right? So at first it's not so comfortable, like they see me, right? But now that's not a problem, right? He's part of the team and he's okay with that, right? So you can really tell he's much more comfortable and confident and just enjoying the sessions and moving around, playing our mini games and using the workout mace and all kinds of stuff. We have him working on, you know, certain yoga stretches that he needs to do, and core strength and stuff like that. So that's an excellent answer. And actually, I have a quick little clip I'd like to share with you guys that we captured just recently.
Okay.
Just less than 2 minutes here. So before I start this, you know, just want to point out and notice, basically, I'll just say, take a look at how he carries himself and how that has changed.
Okay.
Right. So let's see here. All right. You see him?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. Let me just back it up. It's a little loud. All right, so short little clip there, but you can see, you know, so not only he follows along with the workouts and the instructions, you know, but that was a little mini game where he got to be in charge for 1 minute. So he is actually the center of the attention. He's the leader here, right? So the other kids, I was just saying out loud what he was doing for the benefit of the other kids that were off screen, so that they could follow along, and they were actually following Josh's lead.
I couldn't, when we were watching it, it was like in reverse and we couldn't hear it. Could you show us again so we can hear him?
Oh yeah, was there no audio?
No, and it was like rewinding.
It's like rewinding. That's so strange. Let me try that again. I'm not sure what you mean by rewinding. So you see him now?
Yeah.
The
But-
beginning? Okay.
Okay, now. Yeah.
So yeah, let me try. Any better?
Yeah.
you hear
I
it?
can't hear him though, but
Oh, there's no audio?
mm-mm.
Oh, so
But I can-
strange.
Just even that though, I can tell like his his air of confidence is way more than it
Yeah.
was.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. And especially, you know, we used to do it. He's getting even more confident, you know, while he's in charge. Because at first, you know, he wasn't sure what to do. That's part of the challenge with that
Mhm.
exercise there, that little mini game. It's like, wait a minute, I have to come up with the move out of my own brain. I have to figure out what the move's going to be okay, they're going to follow along. And so he has to think as he goes and get creative. So I'll definitely send you that clip separately. Sorry about the audio trouble. I didn't realize that was going to happen, but you know, it's especially in the beginning, you know, I ask him, what is he feeling grateful for? There's a little bit of in the beginning where we're talking there. and
Mhm.
he's talking about how he's grateful for Sonic the Hedgehog. And everything about Sonic the Hedgehog and the franchise, the video games. And I said, oh, what about those speed runs? Yeah, those are super cool. We love Sonic the Hedgehog and everything about it. You know, other times too, he mentioned you. He said, my dad. He's the one. He said, I'm grateful for my dad. He's a really cool guy. And he buys this fitness equipment that I can use. And he introduced me to also some cool video games. So, you know, but he several times though, because we play that game regularly, right? And they got to come up with their own moves every time. And he's definitely mentioned, you know, he's grateful working on his physical fitness. He's glad to be in the program. That's something that he's said in the past.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad. I think it's
Yeah.
doing a lot for his confidence. I really do.
Exactly. So yeah, before I let you go, yeah, is there anything else you want to say about how you feel about this guy's transformation so far?
I just want to say that we're so proud of his efforts, and it's amazing how much progress he's made in a relatively short amount of time.
Mhm.
And that we're really grateful to you too for coming up with this program and for just taking an interest in his specific, you know, needs and interest, and how I really think that that's made a big difference for him.
And,
Absolutely.
yeah, I think that's, yeah, I agree. And, you know, I'm trying not to, you know, I'll ask him sometimes, you know, what, you know, I'll tell him, you know, I'm looking for, you know, new things to add to my workout routines. Do you want to, I'd like to see what Coach Jason's teaching you sometime. And I haven't gotten him to, he hasn't actually done it. He's like, maybe later, but I'm trying to get him
Yeah.
to be,
We'll get there.
We
so,
want to know more, but we don't want to like get on his nerves by asking him
Yeah.
a bunch of questions. So, you know.
yeah. but-
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, we can definitely keep in touch and stay on the same page there. But I definitely think that would be really cool. Eventually he will feel confident and I think show you some of the really cool stuff that he's working on, you know. So we were training out, that little clip was us out at the park, but you know, he also trains online at home where he's got the home gym and access to his equipment. So he soon enough, he should be able to show you some really cool stuff he's working on with the dumbbells and kettlebells, the stretching strap, and just regular body weight exercises. He also really loves the yoga ball and stuff like that. So it's all pretty exciting. I'm very proud of this guy too. You know, he just became unstuck and got moving. So he's really got some momentum going in his favor. And so it's just great to catch up with you guys and talk about his transformation.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love it. It's great. And thank you. Thanks for setting this up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let me know if you guys need anything else. I'm always here for you.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right.
Jason.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.